Alrighty-o, everybody. How's it going? This is SaharaDrac, sclegacy.com, and today I am casting a game between my compatriot, my co-worker, Crota, playing a ladder game on Metalopolis against a Terran named Intypol. Okay. He described the game as TVZ, so maybe this is the wrong replay I got sent, but you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to cast it, because I'll cast any game. Any cheese, any lame strategy, any boring crap, I'll cast it. I don't even know what this game is going to be, but let's do it. So, a couple of cool things have happened. That Casters Cast Themselves tournament. I did get snubbed for a while by then, but I think they eventually came around, and now I am going to be participating in that tournament. And it's 100%, no question, without a doubt, thanks to you guys. If I didn't have all that support in that thread, I definitely wouldn't have been included, but because you guys stopped by and requested me, now I am going to be playing while casting, and that's very cool. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome fans. And what else? Oh, right. That was the good news. Here's the bad news. My group is, I'm in a group of 4, and my group is me, Crota, Greetorp, and Orb. So, maybe that was the tournament organizer's way of getting back at me, but I don't know. Those are all really good players. Greetorp, if you don't know, is Day9's, like his practice partner, his bud. Very good player. And Orb is a really well-known streamer on Team Liquid, and he's been in a lot of major tournaments and stuff, so... Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but you never know. I'm actually, I finally am above the 1,000-point mark in the Diamond League, and I'm actually in a really tough division, too, so... You know, I'm up there like around 13th, 12th rank, and I'm actually a lot better these days than I was, say, a month ago. So, you never know. I'll be sure to tune in, because you might see me take a game off Orb, which would be just really, really cool. My TVP is strong. My TVP is mighty, so we'll see. In honor, also, as a residual effect of this tournament grouping, you are finally going to get to see the game that you've all been requesting for so long. Crota versus SaharaDrac is going to happen more than 100% likely, because we're both in the same group and we have to play each other. So you're going to get to look forward to seeing that as well. So, yeah. In honor, I decided to cast a Crota game, because I had never cast a Crota game. So here he is, opening Reaper. And this guy is not too prepared. Target fires the SCV building the factory, always a good idea. And now he's just taking shots at some SCVs, takes down 3, I think he's at, 4 kills. Marines are finally going to get on it, but this Reaper has done some significant damage, the biggest piece of damage being delaying this factory by a long, long time. So, and the Reaper gets away unscathed. Well, not unscathed. He's got a little bit of scathed right here. Like, see how he's orange? That means scathed. But still, he's alive. And I don't know if you guys knew it or not, but Eddie Vedder approves of being alive. I was going to sing at Eddie Vedder right now, but I chickened out. Let me just assure you, though, that I do a mean Eddie Vedder. So, there's the factory going down for Crota. Got a little food blocked here, actually, so that's going to slow him down quite a bit. But he's going to push back up here with the Reapers and takes out quite a few more SCVs. No concussive shell up for the Marauder yet, so these guys are going to be able to run away. Perhaps take out a couple more SCVs. Yep, there's 1, 2 more. So yeah, actually, if we're taking a look at the units lost, yeah, 11 units lost for Blue, only 3 for Crota, so that's good. I didn't even look at Blue's name. Blue's name is Intypol. Right, I did look at it, I just forgot. But yeah, cross positions, Metalopolis, TVT. Hope you guys have a comfy chair, because this is going to be a long game, more than likely. Because, you know, that's the nature of the matchup on this map, so... Excuse me as I apply chapstick. Ladies, this is for you. Oh, yeah. Now I am so much smoother. Starport goes down, so we got a 1-1-1 build with 2 tech labs happening from Crota. He's going to actually switch his Starport over to this tech lab. Actually, this is exactly what I do in TVP. Looks like he does it in TVT. My TVT build, actually, I stole from a player named Debo. He's been doing lately. It's a mass marine tank build with quick Raven opening. So I'm used to it because of my TVP opening, which is a quick Raven opening, but then it expands into a completely different game, and it's pretty effective. I recommend you guys check out Devo's games if you want some to watch a good Terran player. He's also going to be in the Casters Cast Themselves tournament. Not looking forward if I have to play him, but I don't think I have to worry about it because I am going to get smashed in my opening group. But it should still have some fun games. I'm going to definitely try and make it entertaining. I actually tried playing a couple games on the ladder today, just not recording, just talking while I was playing, just to see what it was like, and yikes. It is tough, man. Like, I had such a hard time keeping my concentration up, and I'm already not, quite on the level of these guys. So, and Orb is a streamer, so he talks while playing all the time. So, should be fun though. They don't have any dates yet, but I will definitely let you guys know about that. The tournament's kind of been, the organization's been a little slow, so, but it'll definitely be happening. And it'll definitely be fun. So, got taking a look at the units here. A little bit of an SCV advantage for Crota. They both have a Banshee out. Crota's opting for Marauder Hellion, and looks like our friend Intypol here is choosing to go Siege Tank. Last I checked, Siege Tanks weren't too great against Banshees. Crota really needs to get over here and take out this tank with his Banshee. He is, I guess, prioritizing SCVs, but there he goes. I was going to say, if you're going to prioritize SCVs, definitely get the one building the turret. So there you go. A lot of kills on this Banshee. 13 kills from the Banshee. And Raven's out over here. There we go. Now this Banshee's going to take care of the tank. I mean, if you got free shots at a tank, I always think you should probably take it. So, yeah, just this is something to be very, very, very aware of in TBT. Terran players in TBT love to open cloaked Banshees. I mean, they absolutely adore it. It just makes their day to go cloaked Banshees. So I always open with Viking and then immediately a Raven, just because I don't like to waste a bunch of money buying. Looks like this Viking is finally going to take out those Banshees, but as you can see from here, we're looking at a solid 2 SCVs from. Whoa! Oh, look what I missed. All right, I'm going to back it on up. So while I was rambling about this guy by Crota's push over here, Intypol actually did the same thing. So both players did a Banshee rush, and I hate that. So that's why I always open Viking Raven, because I don't want to spend money on a bunch of turrets, and I just want to be able to just quickly eliminate any problems this kind of opening can cause for me. It's a bit risky in that the Raven costs a lot of gas, and you're susceptible to like early tank pushes and things like that, but I just opt for it because I hate dealing with this. What Crota's dealing with right now, and actually both players are dealing with this cloaked Banshee rush. So both players hurting each other quite a bit. The final count's going to be 8-3 in the SCV. So Crota is no, this SCV isn't, or this Banshee isn't dead yet. 26 kills on the Banshee. Yikes. That's painful. And he's got energy to spare, energy for days, and we're looking at a 3 SCV to 1 SCV game. So suddenly a game that looked kind of boring is now actually really interesting to me, because I'm wondering what these players are going to do. And there's what I like. There's the Raven out for Crota. Yeah, so both players starting from scratch and using their mules are going to try and claw their way back into this game and hack at each other again. Actually, if he could squeeze out a Reaper right now, that would be just peaches. But I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to try and just reestablish a solid army composition. And Hellion, nothing coming out of the starport, and Marauder. And over here, producing for blue, we just have SCVs because yeah, he actually they're tied at SCVs now. 12 minutes into the game, each player has 4 SCVs, and I recommend you should always have 4 SCVs 12 minutes into the game, because that's how I do it, and I'm in a big important tournament now. So basically, I start the game, I kill 2 of my own SCVs, and then I send those 4 SCVs to mine, and then I never make another SCV the rest of the game. Try it. The reason it works is because you have so much free supply space for tanks. Yeah, just dropping the auto turret here. He's doing a small harassment with a Hellion and a Viking. The Viking is going to be very effective to keep the the Raven and the Banshee at bay, so that's good. We're not going to see any counter pressure from blue at this time. Taking a look at the units, Crota's being better about his SCV production, and that's definitely what he needs to be good at right now. And yeah, just both producing very slowly because of wiping each other out. I'm gonna fast forward just a hair. This Banshee comes in here. This shouldn't be too much of a problem since the Raven is out for Crota. So yeah, that's gonna have to be forced to push back. And what we got going down here? There's the expansion from Crota, and I think that's a really good idea. You're not gonna see a lot of pressure from blue for a while, so why not expand and just really focus on SCVs? Like go SCV crazy. That way you can actually win this game rather than try and have it come down to micro or some silly unit composition that might or might not lose. Yeah. I think we have a, yeah. And blue also saved up a little bit for command center, so now we have both players opting to expand because neither one feels too pressured from the opponent right now. Crota did get his command center up quite a bit more early than blue, whose name I keep forgetting because it's just that that's just not a memorable name. Intypol, like it's not, like it doesn't have proper vowels. If there's one thing I'm a stickler about, it's proper vowels. Two cloaked Banshees coming in here for Intypol. Looks like he's going to try to take out some SUVs, but good turret placement from Crota is going to stop that. He is going to lose supply depot, but I don't think that's too big of a concern for him right now, considering you know, all the supply he lost earlier. He's probably still well below his food cap, which he, yes, indeed is, especially since he just finished his command center. So no real loss there from Crota, but these Banshees do escape relatively unharmed. And taking a look at the production tab, we have a command center, a orbital command going down for Crota, and expansion should be just about finished. Yeah, can I call him or what? For Intypol, and he's again opting to go tanks, whereas Crota is choosing to not build tanks at all, which, depending on the positioning and all that, is either a good call or a not good call. It's really hard to say whether you can't really say not skipping tanks is a good idea or a bad idea in TVD because it really comes down to your unit control more than anything. There's no real clear-cut answer, but you certainly don't have to build tanks in TVT. That is not true anymore like it was in the beta. Queuing up 5 SCVs. Crota. You know you shouldn't do this, but that's okay. We all like to feel better by seeing our money be low sometimes. So, does he have siege mode up? No, he does not, and he's not researching it. So, I would definitely opt to get siege mode. If you're going to make tanks, get siege mode before you get your second tank out, because, you know, unless he's pushing with a couple Marauders, this unsieged tank isn't going to be too helpful. And I'm going to actually keep it clicked on that. Just I'm curious if he's planning on ever getting that. In the meantime, expansion is up for both players, and I gotta say I like Crota's situation a little bit more right now. He does have an advantage in the SCV department, a slight one. Blue has more Marauders, but Crota has 2 Ravens, and that pretty much nullifies any Viking battle, and he has, he has a better economy. His income's going to be better overall. And this force, until he gets siege mode, it's not really a pushing force. All he can really do is harass with these Banshees. And this force, on the other hand, is definitely a pushing force because he's got a nice little set of infantry along with some good air support. Whereas it's hard to push with just Marauders and tanks if the tanks don't have siege mode. Which, there it is. Okay, I was starting to freak out, man. Like I was like, is this guy really not going to get siege mode? Because that could be terrible. But he's going to be all right. Actually, it looks like he is going to get his siege mode up just in time to defend this. So what would have been a pretty easy fight for Crota is now going to be actually pretty hard to overcome, especially if this tank gets sniped. Stim goes down the Marauder.